was $40 an hour. I worked like it was $40 an hour. I got a better job, and then I got a better job, and then I got custody of my 3-month-old son who was 10 years old when I came home because his mother said, go ahead and raise our child to be a man because I trust you with the development of our child because you done developed yourself. So I trust you with our son. So I was able to get my son when I came home from prison. I appreciate that. It's powerful stuff. He graduated from Westerville South, 18 years old. He graduated. He went on to Columbus State Community College, right? See, I went to prison at 18. I went to prison at 19. My son went to college at 18. That's because I was able to come home and change my situation. I didn't say that everybody else changed my situation. I changed my situation because of my commitment that I committed to be successful. That means that I don't care what nobody else is doing. And the people that I used to talk to inside of the penitentiary, they went back in and came home, went back in and came home. But me, I came home and I stayed because of the decision that I made that I said that, man, I got myself here, I'm gonna get myself out. I didn't wait. Like I didn't wait for people to come bring me a pack. I went and got my pack. So it's the mentality. But that's what I understand. So right now, who I am is an individual who have defied the odds. Like, I ain't even supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be here. I ain't even supposed to be here. Like, I'm playing on house money here. I ain't supposed to survive 10 years in prison. My son is not supposed to graduate from high school and go to college. Statistics say that he should be in prison himself. Statistics say that you should be in prison. Statistics say that you should be a failure. But what I'm telling you is that I'm here to tell you that I defy the odds. The way that I defy the odds is because I made the decision to defy the odds. I just developed myself in a way that where nobody can dispute my value because I understand that I am valuable. That means that what you say about me doesn't matter. It's about what I say about me. That means that if people talking about Carlos, man, you come from the penitentiary, man, you're going to go down, you a failure, and you this, you that, that's everything that you saying. It's about what I say. Until I agree with those words and it's not me, that means that I am who I say I am. Wow. Gotta make the decision. But you gotta get comfortable in saying who you are. Positive things. That means that I'm telling myself that I'm a good father. Man, I'm a man of God, man. I'm a leader, man. I'm a king, man. I move with power. So because I say these things, guess what I do? I become these things. And people respect me as these things. See, people respect you as you respect yourself. That means that people ain't gonna respect you if you don't respect yourself. I can tell who respect themselves, and I can tell who feel like that they are valuable by the time that they put into themselves. If you don't put no time into yourself, then there's no way that you can say that you think that you are valuable, even though that you are, because your left side is different from your right side. We ain't talking about you being valuable. It's about you thinking that you are valuable. Put the time into yourself. Develop yourself. How do you develop yourself? You get around individuals who are talking about something. See, it's going to be people that's going to be coming to y'all when y'all making this journey, y'all taking this journey. It's going to be people that ain't talking about nothing. They talking about dead stuff. You're going to be in dead relationships. You have to have the discipline to say, brother, you ain't talking about nothing that's going to end me somewhere where I don't want to be. I want to get around people who are going where I want to be at or who are already at where I want to be. If it's neither one of those two, then that means that I have to separate myself from you. And that means that you have to separate yourself from the people that you grew up with, the people that was on the block, the people, your family members, y'all same blood going through them. Because they are negative, you got to get away from them because they will penetrate your environment. You gotta be around people that can help you grow. If they cannot help you grow, you gotta let them go. And this is the reality of it. That means that when I was in penitentiary, I was telling people, brother, you still talking about, man, this is what the pack info, this is who getting this out here, this is who just hit the latest robbery. Brother, every time you come to me, you talking about remember when. Like, remember when is the lowest form of conversation. When somebody starts off with remember when, they talking about everything that happened back then. Like, I need to talk about what we're doing today to take us to the next level 20, 30 years from now. How are we going to overcome these obstacles that we have? And the greatest obstacle that you will have in life is that obstacle that's within. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. That means that if I get out of my own way, that means that I will be able to be all that I can be. I defy the odds. That means that people say ain't no way you're going to be able to overcome attempted murder, possession of drugs, drug trafficking, possession of firearms, single-parent household. Mom got addicted to crack back in the 80s. My father raised me and my brother. I was committed to this lifestyle that you see in this dude on the left-hand side. That's my penitentiary number, 355519. I made the transition to this dude on the right-hand side when I was inside of the prison. I didn't wait until I got released to be this dude. If I would have waited till I got released to be this dude, I would have never became him because it would have been too much to overcome. Yeah, brother, until the stuff just got to me, man, and I had to peel it off, man. I couldn't do the sunroof. Every time I come in and I speak to young dudes, and now what I'm able to do, I go inside of the penitentiary, man. And what I'm doing now is we are able to really go inside of there. That means that I go inside and I converse with my people just like there's nobody between me and my people. This is what I'm talking about, defying the odds. That means that they give me a man down button. That means that I'm the security. So then the prisoners that see me doing the 10 years, they see me coming up in there now talking about, brother, hey, get this work. I need you to know this stuff. I need you to know parenting. I need you to know cognitive behavior therapy. I need you to know financial literacy. You need to know financial literacy. You need to know how to establish your credit, how to repair your credit. See, my credit, it erased my dang on 355519 when they see a 768. I can just sign for stuff now. This is a game changer. Investments, stocks, bonds, mutual funds. You need to get that information. Information influences thinking. Thinking controls behavior, meaning that you can't think no different if you don't get no different information. So you got to look at who's giving you the information. Small business entrepreneurship, employment readiness. I got professors coming in teaching this curriculum because they are experts in their particular fields. Like it's a real live movement. This is what's going on. That means that the dudes that's locked up, I am coming in there and I am showing them me. People can't be what they can't see. So when there's other people that's coming up after you, they're gonna be looking to you. And when you can say, man, yeah, I went through that same situation, but I made the decision and I got into college. I took advantage of everything that they had to offer. I'm not in those destitute situations. I made a difference. That's all you need to do. That can impact somebody's life in a positive way. You're going to impact somebody's life regardless, whether it be positive or negative. You got to make a decision how you're going to do it. If you do it in a negative way, your life will be impacted in a negative way as well. That's the bottom line. So just going in there, being able to do that, and also I go into all of the juvenile facilities. I go into Circleville, Indian River, and also Cuyahoga Hills. I go into these 3 different juvenile. I went down to Franklin County Juvenile Detention Center, and what I've been able to do is I wrote the book and I put my mentality in the book, right? Because this is what it's about, and it's not no big old book like that because I didn't need that. I just needed something to body slam a mentality that put people inside of these destitute situations, because that's what it's all about. It's about your mentality. You can change whatever situation that you got in front of you if you say that you will do it. That's how powerful you are. You are not a victim. You are not a victim, man. Not a one-on-one. A one-on-one is never a victim. You got to choose to be. It's all about a mentality. I've been able to go ahead and print this book. I wrote this book in 15 days, no lie. That's how it has to be. But now it's like we on 1,800 copies sold. Like I was doing the minimum wage and I did the job, and that was the process to get to this event that I'm at right now, because this is my work now. This ain't work for me to give people hope, to inspire people straight. This is not work for me. This is my movement. This is my assignment. It's a difference maker. And now I can go in and pull other people. Like, brother, you valuable. I need you to talk to the kids inside of the schools so you can give them something to go off of, so you can inspire them. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a team. I know, my man, just work with me. Just work with me, man, because this is my assignment, and I let sweat come out of me. This is what I do. This is what I do because it's that serious. It's that serious, man. Everybody telling you what you can't do. Everybody telling you what you ain't. Everybody telling you about all of your challenges. I'm telling you, the only challenge that you will face that matters is the challenge that you have within yourself. Being able to say, man, you know what, I'm not hanging with you, bro, because you ain't talking about the right stuff. You ain't talking about where I want to go. Well, I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what I want to be. Well, you know what you don't want to. You know what you don't want to be. You know where you don't want to go, and you start basing your life off of that. If you say you don't want to be in prison, if you say you don't want to be poor, if you say you don't want to be in the projects, you see generations in the projects. You say this to start to live that, expect that. One shows up in conversation, expectation shows up in behavior. You can tell what I expect by the way that I move. You see who I'm attached to, you see what type of information I'm receiving. I'm receiving real live information because I expect myself to be successful. I value myself, so I'm gonna get real live information, some stuff that I can really grow from because I need to get to the next level. And ain't nobody gonna sit up here and take you to the next level. People out here will step over you. I know but they will step over you. Don't know about you. They'll step over you. If you don't value yourself, other people won't either. They will step right over you. They will continue to put you in the facilities over. They will do the things. That's what happens. So my whole thing is like, it starts within. It starts within yourself. It starts within your current situation. Meaning that time is the most valuable asset. You got to start using that time effectively. Develop yourself. This book is the information that y'all need. I encourage y'all to read the book over and over again. That's why I wrote it like that, to read it over and over again. So we can form a squad. Because I'll be pushing this stuff solo dolo. And people like, Los, how you gonna expand? I say, I'm gonna expand with the people at the bottom because I need people who defy the odds as well to come with me. That's who I need. I need the people who defy the odds because the message is the most powerful when you defy odds. When people don't think that you should get through what you done gotten through. And you see some people that's going through some stuff, you like, man, that's what you're going through? That's what you're going through? Man, you know what I've been through? You saying you can't make it because of that? Man, let me go ahead and tell you my little history and why I'm still here and how I still got here. Failure, the tuition to success. You cannot be successful if you don't fail. You can't fail if you don't try. Failure is the tuition to success. People will hold your failures over your head. People will hold your shortcomings over your heads. But you got to understand that that's just a part of me. I'm talking about what I'm going to use that to be able to be successful. This is the book for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. This calf joint too, man. This parade, man. I'm just saying, though, like, I'm just saying, though, man. Like, I gotta give you that calf joint, man. Man, come on. Well, I said, hey, well, they ain't having, man. Like, I told them when I said the Warriors. I'll tell you what it was, man. They were just too pretty. They too pretty. That's what it is. The Cavs was too pretty, man. The Warriors was just a little bit too pretty, man. They do all that little behind the back, you know, all of that stuff, man. We get it in.
Columbus News.
Hey, y'all got any questions for me? Y'all got any questions for me?
From Cleveland.
Who wants the book? Y'all gonna read the book?
Yeah. You better get it signed in and get your...
Well, whoever can't, they develop themselves, and whoever can't, who can, y'all teach the ones who can't, right? Impact people's lives in a positive way, man. All right, I'll make sure that everybody in here get the book. Well, Ed Mills, he's gonna make sure y'all make sure y'all get the book. Hey, listen, fellas, I want to thank you for the story that you shared with everybody. What you shared was powerful.
I appreciate it.
You spitting hot fire. And like I said, we're gonna all give you a copy of the book. Some of you may want to see if we can get him to sign the book for you.
Want the hand signature, y'all.
And what we will do, I don't know what kind of time you have.
I mean, I just gotta get to the cabs, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign the book. I guess we can get a little something to eat, and we're gonna get on the road.
Okay, lunch is gonna be at noon, so I don't know if that's gonna throw you off.
Yeah, come on, let's rock and roll, man.
Okay, what we'll do is, you got the books right with you now?
Yeah, I do. Sir, bring me my books, please.
What we'll do is, half of you. Because we have to check out of the hotel, this is how we're gonna do it. Roommates come up in pairs to get your book. Then you can go to your room, pack your stuff up, leave your doors open. Staff will go through your rooms to make sure your room is right. You'll give them your keys, and then you can meet us upstairs for lunch. If you haven't got your book signed yet, you can come back in here. No, bring your stuff in here. You bring all your stuff in here like the first start. Yes. Wait a minute.
Also,
The towels and the sheets and all of that belongs to the hotel.
Yeah, they're not part of it.
You should check your bags to make sure you are not taking something that belongs to the hotel.
So line up prepared.
hey, also, I got my card. Hey, y'all, I got my card up here too. Like, y'all going through whatever, man. Call this number. All right, and I'm there. So just hit me up, man. I'm dead serious.
Yes, ma'am.
Here.
Sierra. I need you. Sign on the dotted line. Print your name at the top. And sign the second line.
Come on. You want me to? Please.
As I said, when you go to your room, pack your items up, wait for staff to check you out of your room, and then bring your luggage back in here. Once you have checked out of your room, you will not be allowed to go back to your room.
Print your name right there. Sign right there. You have about 30
Hey, Skylar.
Yeah, impaired.
No.
After lunch, just as an FYI, after lunch, we will be providing all of you with, listen up. After lunch is over, can you hear me? After lunch is over, you'll come back in here and we will present all of you with your certificate that you completed this. We'll also give you a gift card as a token for you having completed this training, this conference. So don't spend it all in one place, but I think you'll all be appreciative of it.
Nope. Don't be afraid. I won't bite you. Make sure to print there, sign there. You have $25.
I was like, what did I do? I don't even know this man. He's talking about come back in here. I wrote it. They're actually like rap lyrics, but I can't rap to save my life. What is it called?
The 22nd.
Oh, Big Brother starts tonight. You ever watch that?
Yes, I love that show.
It's supposed to start tonight. Thank you.
Hey, who's that?
New Jersey.
We did the best we could.
We all wait.
All right, you take care.
CIE cards.
Do we have